Hi, Dave here again. Just want to talk about sleep and the alcoholic, because I suffer with it. Call it insomnia, call it whatever, I don't know. But I don't know that any of you have weird sleep patterns. When I was drinking, I never went to sleep. I just was unconscious, comatose, just collapsed. Wherever I was, wherever. Could be outside the shop, could be in the garden, could be sat on the sofa, could be sat at the kitchen table. If I were drunk, my body would just pass out when it was ready, when it felt like it. But now I'm sober. I seem to go without sleep. I don't know the odd saying. But I fall asleep eventually. I might be up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Then I might fall asleep. I feel like I've slept for 10 hours, wake up and half an hour's gone. And I'm just constantly tired. I'm constantly tired, forever tired. And that is I'm sure that's part of alcoholism. The lack of sleep. And it's worrying. I know nobody's ever died of lack of sleep. Well, not that I know of, anyway. But it's really frustrating. I can fall asleep, wake up, slightest little thing and I'm awake. And as soon as I wake up, I can't think, oh, let's go back to sleep. As soon as my eyes open, straight away, it's as if I'm still an active addict. I'm up, I get straight up, down, make a coffee. Now that's going to help me sleep some more, isn't it? Having a coffee straight away, Christ knows what time in the morning. But that's what I do. It drives me nuts. It really does drive me nuts. Because I find myself just trying to sleep. But then, as I say, when I wake up, it's like I'm still the active addict. Because when I used to wake up when I was drinking, I'd collapse, go comatose, never slept, just went into a coma. As soon as I woke up, my hand would be searching outside of where everyone slept to see if I'd got some cigarettes, to see if I'd got a bottle of booze. And instantly I was awake. As soon as my eyes opened, that was me straight away drinking, back to drinking. And even though I'm sober now, I've been sober nearly 17 months, I find myself when I wake up, if I do sleep, which is very little anyway, when I wake up, I'm sat up, bump, can't go back to sleep. No, I can be laid in bed and I'll ask the kid, go, what the fuck? Maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, I might go to bed at 11, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, wake up and I get up and come downstairs, get up, get dressed, come downstairs. And that's just me, that's the way I am, but I'm sure it's got something to do with my addiction, with being addicted to alcohol. It's like my mind is unbalanced, my body's unbalanced without alcohol. Because I've had alcohol since I first had a drink when I was about 5 years old. My birthday is Christmas Day. I was born in 1965. And I first had a drink Christmas Day when all the family were around the house, Christmas celebration. And they were all drinking, there were aunties, uncles, people I'd never seen in my life, but they all knew me. And then they all passed out, went home and everything. And me, even then, I was awake. I was walking round the room and I was just picking up the drinks, half a pint here. Oh, there's a glass of whiskey there, I'll drink that. Oh, wine, I'll drink that. I went round, that was about 4 or 5 years old, I went round, drunk that much, I was physically ill. I was throwing up, I felt ill. My mum knew I was drunk when she got up. And that was me. That was my first real taste of alcohol. I was surrounded by alcohol. My stepdad, drunk alcoholically, he always had alcohol in the house. Every night he'd drink. When he had his breakfast in the morning, he'd have a can of special brew with his breakfast and go to work. But then I really started drinking on a daily basis when I got to about 12 years old. And I just drunk all the time. 24 hours a day. It was like the missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle. And even then, I never went to sleep. I just passed out. It was like there's something wrong with my mind. If I didn't have a drink inside me, say I didn't have a drink inside me for some reason, whatever, that I didn't have a drink inside me, I would be wide awake all night. I'd be wide awake till I could get that next drink. And as a child, it's pretty difficult. But as I say, there was always whiskey, potato whiskey, he used to brew, my stepdad. There was always potato whiskey in the house. And I used to go and get that, have a drink of that, put some in a bottle, take some to school with me. And that was that. I'd be at school, and within about 2 hours of me being at school in the morning, if I was still there, if I actually went and didn't bunk off, I would be collapsing, going unconscious. Teachers waking me up, ringing my mother up saying, "Can you come and get him? He's just unconscious." And she knew I was drunk, but my mum was very, I don't know, I've got 3 brothers, and he's only my stepdad. And I think she was very, I don't know, a bit fearful of him. It was back in the 60s. Yeah, very strange, very strange. But as I say, I'm drunk, and I continued drinking for 45 years. I had a few periods of not drinking. But anyway, I'm going right off the subject here. I'm supposed to be going on about sleep. Sleeping, I don't know, it's the devil. Sleep is the devil in disguise, I'm sure it is. You know, I always used to say, "Oh, I'll sleep when I'm dead." You know, it's just really strange. I don't know if any of you lot suffer with that. Anyway, I'm going to shut up because I've gone off the subject now. But thank you anyway. And don't forget, subscribe if you can. Thank you.